Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a 2018 American animated superhero film based on Miles Morales aka Spider-Man from Marvel Comics. It is the first animated Spider-Man film, and it exists independently of the other Spider-Man universe films timeline. The movie begins with Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, introducing himself. Everyone knows how famous he is now, what with him always saving New York, having his own comics, cereal, and even a Christmas CD. He has some flaws, the emo dance, for example, but he takes his role as Spidey seriously because he is the one and only. We meet Miles Morales, voiced by Shay McMore, a Brooklyn youngster who leaves his house with his parents Jefferson Davis, voiced by Brian Tyree Henry, and Rio Morales, voiced by Luna Lauren Velez, to attend a new prep school. He finds it difficult, but he meets an intriguing girl named Gwanda. Really, her name is Gwen Stacy, but more on that later.
No, thank you, spoiler alert.
Miles visits his uncle Aaron Davis, voiced by Mahershala Ali, after a bad day at school, and they head to an abandoned subway station to spray graffiti. Miles is bitten by a radioactive spider and gains the spider-like skills that his universe's Spider-Man, Peter Parker, also possesses. Miles realizes that his newfound skills are identical to those of the masked vigilante, and when he returns to the subway to investigate, he discovers that, indeed, he was bitten by a radioactive spider. That's when Peter Parker smashes through the walls, accompanied by the Green Goblin and the Prowler. Peter is attempting to prevent Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, from using a collider to bring an alternate version of his wife Vanessa and son Richard into their universe, and during Spider-Man's fight with his adversaries he is shoved into the collider, causing an explosion. Knowing Miles is the same as he is, Peter asks the teen to assist him in deactivating the collider, to which he accepts. Miles flees as Kingpin confronts and kills Spider-Man. He vows to do as Peter asked, but mistakenly breaks the USB drive he was given to stop the collider. Miles meets Peter B. Parker, voiced by Jake Johnson, at Peter's grave, a version of Spider-Man who was much older and struggling after splitting up with wife MJ. After much deliberation, Miles persuades the new Peter to assist him and teach him how to use his abilities. They travel to the lab, where they will find the data needed to disable the collider, and come across Dr. Olivia Octavius, voiced by Kathryn Hahn, aka Doc Ock. As the pair attempts to flee Doc Ock, they are assisted by Gwen Stacy, voiced by Haley Steinfeld, who reveals that she, too, is from another reality. When the trio goes to Aunt May, voiced by Lily Tomlin, to manufacture a new USB, they discover that more Spider people have arrived into the universe, including Spider-Man Noir, voiced by Nicolas Cage, Peter Parker, voiced by John Mulaney, aka Spider-Ham, and Peni Parker, voiced by Kimiko Glenn, aka Spitter from the future. They plan to knock down Kingpin's collider together without Miles, who they consider too weak for the task. In the process, Miles discovers that his uncle is Prowler. Later, the group is ambushed by Tombstone, Doc Ock, and Scorpion. In the middle of the fight, Prowler arrives and Miles chooses to reveal himself when his uncle has him in his grasp. Aaron hesitates when Kingpin demands he kill Spider-Man, and because of this Kingpin shoots Miles' uncle who dies from his injuries. The group decide to take Kingpin on their own, and Peter restrains Miles so that he can't leave his dorm. Miles manages to escape his bindings by managing his talents after his father pays him a visit and delivers a motivating speech, and he receives a new Spider-Man outfit from the home of his universe's Peter. Miles meets the others at the collider, which Kingpin has activated, bringing numerous realities into their reality. The other Spider people return to their various planets with Miles' assistance, and Miles persuades Peter to return to his world and make amends with his MJ. Miles then stands up against Kingpin alone, defeating him and saving the day with his newfound abilities. Miles accepts his new role as Spider-Man and begins to adjust to his new existence, and the film concludes with Gwen visiting him through a portal into another world, where Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse begins.
Well, that's about the end of the show.
Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.